Welcome to Full Court Sundays. What a beautiful day it is. Giving honor to God for another Sunday. What a good week it's been. All the sick and shut in, we want to honor and pray for today. Hoping that they get better and stuff. Today is a great show. I got some very special guests. I got my brothers on this show, Javon Bass Knight and Jarvis Bass Knight. Give it up for them. Yes, and our show today is about loving on the kids. And first we're going to start with you, Javon. Javon was born here and played at McKenzie, the great McKenzie, for the great coach Richmond. And tell us, how was your high school career, Javon?
Antoine said, I played for Coach Elbert Richmond at McKenzie. Coach Richmond taught me a lot, about life, about being responsible.
Yes.
Being tough.
Right.
Working hard, appreciating stuff.
Right.
So Coach Richmond's always a great mentor for me.
Right.
Then I went on and played junior college ball. I went to St. Clair Community College for a semester.
All right, great.
I played for Dale Voss. I was
the great Dale. Give it up for Dale. I love Dale. That's my guy. Give it up for Dale. Oh yeah.
And then I transferred to Indian Hills and played.
Right.
And I went on from there to school down in Memphis, Lamar Owens, and finished up there, and had an injury in my senior year. I tore my knee up.
Right.
So I never recovered really back from that, from playing. It's time to move on, do something else in life.
All right. You further your education, and you've been coaching for how many years? That's what we talk about. How you get back to the kids, man. Let's
14 with you. This is our 14th season.
Yes, 14th season.
And 3 before that with St. Clair.
Yes,
so
17.
17. It don't seem that long, but yeah.
Yeah, and give it up. That's why you're such a great coach. I couldn't do it without you. You're such a great coach, man. I appreciate all the stuff you do, and all the help and love and support that you give, and plus all the things that you teach the kids. I mean, between you and I, we've coached so many kids and had so many good teams.
Yeah.
We got kids working for Quicken Loans, Dan Gilbert. We got kids that's managers at Target. We got kids that's playing overseas. I mean, let's go back to that first year. Let's sit down and talk about that team.
Wow. I always remember
I was pretty scared when I first got the job, and you had already been coaching in the league and stuff.
Yeah.
And you was like, I got you. I'm going to tell you what to do. I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I can always remember you saying about that first team, you said, we'll never have another team like this.
Right.
As long as we coach. And we were so true. Yeah, that was such a true statement. Those guys were, they made us who we were.
Yeah.
They made us who they were. They worked so hard, man. They were so easy, really, to coach. Because they worked so hard. They wanted to be special. So our job was really kind of easy. The first, we thought it was going to be easy like that. It was kind of easy. It wasn't real stressful,
Yeah.
And, I thought we always did a great job. One thing I always admired about you, you did everything the right way. We never cut corners or academically, with the kids, with the basketball, any of that.
Right.
So I always, our principles were always so good, and to this day, they're still the same, Our standards hasn't changed, no matter what kind of kids we get, we always have the same standards, so.
Yeah, and that's leading back to the great Coach Richmond that you talking about, Perry Watson.
Right.
Those mentors and great coaches that, the great Ben Kelso and everybody, that had a big influence in our life, Dale Voss on you. And Dale is still doing it. And you've been gone for a long time.
Yeah.
And he's such a great person and a great guy, man. I never thought I'd be a coach,
Yeah.
I mean, when you coming up young and stuff, and you a baller, you look at the coach like, man, he a chump. You say, Coach, man, shut up. You don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
But everything they teach you, man, is such a blessing, such a lesson, and they stay on you because they want you to be a good citizen and survive. And give it up for Jeff Greer.
Yeah.
Olympic gold medalist, NBA senior veteran. We had the privilege to coach his two sons our first year.
Awesome kid.
Jeff and Kevin. We had Eric Fields, Tyrone Lee.
Yeah. Marcus. John.
Marcus. Tyrone still playing overseas, making money, doing fantastic. Got his degree. They all got their degrees and moved on.
Well.
I mean, I remember winning the championship that year, and I told you, I said, it's going to be a long time before we ever have a team like that.
Yeah.
Because we were like 33-1.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we haven't been 33-1 since.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
Yeah, but like you said, Kevin Greer and Jeff Greer, they were so special.
Yeah.
They were so, like I said, they were so already polished.
Polished players.
Yeah, so it wasn't a lot we had to do, just motivate them.
Right. We had to keep them motivated, keep them believing.
And skill-wise, it was so easy to coach guys like that because they were so hungry.
Yeah.
They were so hungry. So
yeah,
that group, like you said, I remember when you told me that. I'm like, Coach ain't never told the truth more than that.
Right, we've been battling ever since that time.
Never gonna get like that again. So that first group will always be, they set the standard for us.
Yes, they did.
Who we are and what kind of coaches we were. So always have great love for them guys.
Yeah.
Always.
And let's give it up for Jarvis Bass Knight. Jarvis has really been on our staff for a long time, but he's currently joined us for the last 3 years full time. And I mean, what a privilege and honor to have you coaching with us because, you really help those big guys and motivate them and show them the right way. Tell me how you feel about coaching now, full time with us.
I really enjoy it. I mean, it's something that I'm going to piggyback on what you said. I always thought that you had the potentials to be a coach because all the years me and you played together, you always directed and was a leader of men. So that's what a good coach is, a leader of men. You never put anybody down. I mean, your name was bigger than anybody's name, but you always stayed even keel, until it came on that basketball court. And, you had to be a different person then. And that's the way you coach. You're still humble, mild-mannered, respect for everyone, but you are a leader of men. And that's why we have been, you and Javon have been so successful over the years. And now we're getting to get all the blessings that you have been given and my brother and myself to these kids in the streets. I just, I'm very happy about it, and I couldn't have a better group of guys to coach with. I mean, every day is a joy. We get to see each other every day.
Ain't that the truth?
That's one of my great enjoyments too. We get to see each other every day.
Every day,
Yeah.
And man, it's a blessing when you get to work with people that you enjoy. You don't have arguments. You can talk to each other. The trust is there. The love is there. A lot of times in work capacity, you might be working with somebody you really don't.
True.
You really don't trust. But you got to do it because that's how your cards are played. But being from where we from, and like I said, the great mentors and seeing all the great players like the Derek Comans and the Jalen Roses and the Carlos Rogers and the Tony Tolberts and the Derek Dow. I mean, just Brian Tolbert. I mean, I can go on and on. Steve Smith. It's just so many. I mean, George Gervin. Let's talk about the Mecca, Spencer Haywood. Let's talk about the Mecca of Detroit basketball and what kind of influence it had on you guys coming up. Because I know what kind of that on me. But let's talk about what it had on you guys.
Oh man, just like you said, you can just keep going on.
Right.
And there's so much talent, man.
So
much talent. I mean, St. Cecilia, where it used to be, I mean, you go down there and it's like, good Lord. Who is he? Who is that? Who is that?
Right,
Like you said, the talent is just, it's incredible. Yeah. I don't think it is talented as it was when you guys grew up and in my era as it is now. I don't think they have the talent that we had coming up.
No, they don't.
That's just my opinion. I could be wrong, but I mean, you talking about Demetrius Gore.
Yes.
I mean, I was a huge fan of Demetrius Gore.
Yeah, Vernon Carr.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Terry Durod.
Right.
So those are the older guys, I used to watch them, y'all play.
Right.
And I'm like, good Lord, have mercy.
Right.
They're all pros.
That's right.
Everyone out there is a pro.
That's right.
So they don't have that blessing like I had coming up, with you guys. Showing us how to play and, letting us be around to watch y'all play and letting us play.
Right.
That was a blessing I had. Then when I go back to people my age, I'm like, you got to be really kidding me.
Right.
That's how I feel because, I'm like, these guys are pros,
Right.
Ain't no missed shots. Ain't no mistakes. They don't make mistakes.
No.
The pros don't make mistakes.
Pros do not make mistakes.
They're not going to miss open shots. They're not going to miss their assignment. I mean, none of that.
Willie Burton,
Yeah,
I can go on and on. So many great players out of the city. I remember back in the 90s and the 2000s, man, there was about 25, 30 guys from Detroit in the NBA.
Yeah.
And it was unbelievable, man. That's how much talent comes out of the city of Detroit, man.
Yeah.
And that's why my love for kids just keep growing, man. To see these kids grow and play, and like I said, I never thought I'd be coaching.
Yeah.
But then God said, hey, this is what you going to do.
Yeah.
And the joy that we get out of seeing these kids prosper and knowing that they're going to be good citizens and they're going to do the same thing. They're going to give back. Tell me how you feel about that, Jay.
Oh, I feel the same way you and Javon feel. It's a blessing to be able to and like I said, I think this is one of the greatest cities as far as basketball there is because we have something that no other No other place. And me and you been all over the world.
Yes,
we got
have.
versatility. And I think that that's what's helped our team this year. You know, and you believe in that because you were a versatility player. I was. My brother was. And that's the only way we know how to play. You can't just have one position unless you're a small point guard.
Right.
But if you upsize and you can handle and shoot, man, you got various positions you can play.
Absolutely.
So that I will always say that about Detroit. We are number one in that. Any state, y'all can step with us and tell me because we can go down the line.
That's
the line.
That's
From
right.
6'10" to 6'5" to 6'4", we got it all over here.
Yeah, from 7 feet.
Yeah.
I mean, the great Roy Tarpley.
Right, exactly.
The great Derek Coleman. Chris Webber.
I mean, and they played numerous positions.
Greg Kelser.
Yeah.
Magic Johnson. I mean,
it goes on.
Magic
The list is
Johnson,
strong.
6'9", point guard.
The list is strong.
Steve Smith.
I mean, I always look at
point
you.
Guard.
I always look at you, and it's so funny. As many years and as much as we known each other, I'm like, man, this guy started on the inside. He was a center.
I played center in high school. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I played center.
One of the best ball handlers and guards.
Right.
Guards, not point, not the two. Guards that I have ever played with because he knew the game.
Thank you.
Because the toughness is inside.
Yes.
So if you can play inside and then you got all that outside, the game is easy. And you made the game easy for me.
Yeah.
You made it very easy for me.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. And that's vice versa, man. You're a great player, man. I mean, you could run, you could dribble, you could shoot, you could pass, you could post. You jump higher than anybody I met in my life. And, I mean, we would switch. I mean, when we play people, I check the 6'10" guy. You take the shoot and we give them all type of problems.
All kind of problems. Because now you don't know. Because you were physical enough to be down on the inside. And with my wingspan and quickness,
you block
them
his
little
shot.
guards, man, please. You're not getting past me.
Exactly. Yeah.
So, and that's the versatility that we talk about. Me and my brother always talk about, man. That's the blessing.
Yeah,
that's the blessing.
You know, Kevin Durant is all that, but Derek Coleman could do that.
Same thing and bigger.
Yeah, he could pass, shoot the same way, but he was forced in that time to play center.
Exactly.
In the NBA. But he had ball handling skills, jump shot,
everything.
Yeah,
everything.
like you say, Detroit and Michigan. Michigan is that era.
Michigan.
Yeah, I mean, we have kids that have the versatility